to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you've been victorious. There's a race, so you've been victorious.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 96th episode of FNV. FNV short for Friday Night VTubing, and this is a show where I, your host, Zara, interview various VTubers from all over the community. And tonight, our wonderful... Our wonderful guest will be Sakura Aishi. Sakura, please say hi, introduce yourself, and tell our listeners a fun little interesting fact about you that they might not know. Go.
Hello! I'm Sakura Aishi. I'm fucking loud as fuck, boy. Sorry, I curse a lot.
Don't worry, I know that. No, it's fine. You can swear. You can swear. It's been longer than
Okay.
8 seconds or 15 seconds or 30 or a minute. I don't know which one YouTube is working on right now. But it's been longer. You can swear. You can swear. We are monetized right now. Well, no, we're not monetized, but we won't be demonetized. You know.
I'm about to get you fucking banned, man. Oh, there I go again.
Don't worry. I've been banned before. It's not an issue.
No, no.
I came back after I was banned, and I had a viewership spike. So please, by all means.
Okay. By all means, gonna get you up again.
Yeah, as long as I get unbanned, you know, that's like a prerequisite.
Don't worry, we'll just pay YouTube with a bribe. We'll bribe them and like scream in their face. You know, just tell them like, "Screw you! Give me my freaking channel!" Maybe like punch them or something. I don't know. Oh, I just like an interesting fact about me.
Yes. Was your interesting fact that you were loud?
No, it's the fact that I can do metal screaming.
Hey, yo. Okay, I need a sample now. I need a sample now. I'm sorry.
I can show you a video.
Hey, yo. We got video proof.
I got video proof, dog. I got the rumbling dog. Hold on. No, literally, it's the rumbling dog.
Oh, is it actually the rumbling, like from Attack on Titan?
Yeah, from Attack on Titan. Yeah. Hold on, let me show you. I send over.
Well, you're hearing static from my mic.
I'm not a singer, but I'm definitely improved my life.
You've improved your what?
My life, my skills. My life and my skills. My guy here, I sent it over.
Ooh.
There you go. And enjoy. Ooh.
Okay, wait. I'll quickly listen to this. God, okay. You're not gonna hear it. I'm sorry.
Copyright.
Okay, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Fine. Thank you.
That is pretty good. I do have a fan going. It's not supposed to be able to pick it up. Sorry. Also, just to anybody who's new, we usually don't have too much chat interaction during the show, but since Pompon is pointing out technical issues, I appreciate that very much. But usually, yeah, we don't have too much chat interaction, so I'm saying it early. Hey, if you have questions, go drop it there at the top. You can see a little blue box there at the top of chat. Click it and ask your questions there. Don't have it get lost in chat, please. But yes, now back to our little gremlin sitting here on the sofa, not a couch. That is a great scream that you have there on that short. How long did you have to practice?
I've been practicing for like a couple months now, like I would say like half a year.
Damn,
so
not bad.
I picked it up pretty fast, like the technique. So
yeah,
I'm really proud of
for 6 months.
Yeah, I haven't hurt myself yet at all, or lost my voice, so that's pretty pog.
Yeah, no, the best I can do is like the whisper scream. Like I've tried.
I think the best I can really do is kind of like a pterodactyl, like.
No, I want to hear you try doing Slaughter to Prevail.
Oh my god, that's
like
actually the plan to do
Demolisher.
that one day.
What Demolisher?
Oh my god.
I can't do it.
No, I fucked up.
Yeah, no,
that's
that's definitely a pterodactyl scream right there. But you know what? Add some blast beats under that with like a thrash metal guitar and some heavy bass. I can see it.
Yeah. Add some
I can see it.
like driver. Perfect.
It's
a lot.
You need some EQ. Yeah, you need some EQ, some driver, some a little bit of what do you call it? A little bit of reverb, maybe. That some reverb always goes miles. Like just adding the tiniest bit of reverb, it just like increases the quality so much.
100%.
And don't forget EQ. EQ is always important.
Add reverb.
When in doubt, reverb it out. Yeah.
It doesn't always work. If anything, sometimes it accentuates the shit.
Oh, true. Yeah, no, I've had a cover where I did a it was a sea shanty. It's still available on my channel, but somewhere in the middle, I used to have one of those. I don't know if you know what they are. It's like a tiny little like an air spray thing that sprays automatically like every 30-ish minutes.
Like the ones where you walk by and it sprays you, or like sprays the air because you stink that bad. That one?
No, it's automatic. It's on a timer.
Oh, so it
just sprays, like you put it on the top of a shelf in your room, and then just like once every 36 minutes it just goes.
Oh, like the Febreze. The Febreze
Yeah, the Febreze ones. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it is actually legit Febreze, but yeah. And I had one of those while I was recording the cover. It went off, and I couldn't give a fuck to re-record. So it's there still in the cover with the reverb. So you just hear in the middle of like, I thought I heard the old man. And I was like, you know what? I'll just keep it in as like a little, what do you call it? A little Easter egg, it's some sea spray.
Oh my god, that's cool.
I think it was actually the Ocean Breeze stint. So it fits.
I guess
it's canonic.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Enough about me and my horrible recording habits. Back to you. Shall we hop into the first question that I have for you, Sakura?
Sure thing.
So the first question is, what is your lore? If you have any.
My lore?
Yeah.
I have lore.
You do?
So the lore is pretty simple. Funny enough, we were talking about this before stream. I got isekai'd.
Okay.
I was on a mission.
I thought we were joking about that shit.
Yeah. I was on like an assassin mission to go assassinate a mafia boss. Because I was part of an organization that does like requests and stuff. All right. And during this, I got into a car crash and got isekai'd basically by Chuck Chan. So
okay.
now I came to this world to rekindle my assassination army.
Skills? Army?
And create an army of assassins and snipers.
Not really much of an assassin if you need an army, huh?
Well, I need my agents, man. I need help. I'm so tiny. I just need help, man.
I mean, you are pretty tiny. Just look at how low you sit on that sofa.
How dare you? You know what I say to that?
What? You say fuck me? Okay. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, fair. You know what? I'll give you a reason to use that toggle fairly often this stream. I'll give you a reason. I love bullying my guests. And sometimes they bully me back if they can.
I will bully you.
You can try. You can try.
You're a bully. You're a bully. I'll bully
but
back.
Don't worry, I bully out of love. But okay.
I'm
so
not.
how is going that? How is that rekindling of said organization gone?
Oh, pretty well. I've only been rekindling it for like a year and a half. So
I mean, a year and a half is a long time. No.
Not really. No, I would say in the VTubing sphere, that's pretty short. of a time.
Fair. You
'cause
want
most
me
people,
going
like-
on to like 3 years at the end of next
Wow.
month?
Oh yeah. Wow, Jesus. I was
Yeah.
gonna say a lot of people in the sphere are like often going for like maybe like 2-3 years by now, if not
Yeah.
longer. Like
Yeah.
I've seen common
Usually the
in, like,
bigger
5
people.
years.
Not me.
Especially the bigger people. Yeah. So like that's why I'm like I've come pretty far for only a year and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say it's going awesome.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's going pretty good then. But okay,
Mm-hmm.
so how? Actually, no, you did say how you died. Chuck-kun.
Got Isekai. Chuck-chan. Why blame Chan-sung? It's always Chuck-chan's fault.
Not in my case. In my case, it was Axe-chan.
Was Axe-chan? Oh,
Yeah.
did Axe-chan cut you in half? That's what you're doing?
No. They hit me in my face. You see that scar?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So the last thing I saw was a very sharp blade, and then it got closer.
Oh no.
And then
How
it
is
got
your eye
closer.
still intact?
I mean, I died. I reincarnated though.
Oh, you're right. I was like, wait a minute. How can you see?
I know. I couldn't. Well, then I couldn't. I couldn't see out of either eye. I was dead.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
Well.
So right now the scar is just superficial. Luckily, no full damage. This eye still works. I can't wink. My tracking doesn't allow it. Ah. There we
Oh.
go. See, I can still see.
Oh, you winked.
I wink.
You're kind
I
of
can wink.
winking. You're...
I can kind of wink. It's. There we
you
go.
There you go.
There we go. I managed to wink. You know, that's a skill that not all VTubers have.
Funny enough, that's what I'm surprised about. How...
Sometimes it's tracking, sometimes it's the way it's rigged. But I always rig the
True.
eyes independently, but sometimes the tracking is a bit of an issue. Like right now, I'm
Me
using an
too.
Android. I don't have an iPhone to get some wonderful tracking.
Yeah, I don't either. So I use webcam tracking, and it works pretty well. So
Yeah, I would, but the webcam I have is like absolutely dog shit.
it's valid.
So I
if you
can't.
need really, like good cameras for like cheap, I got you.
I mean, first I need money. If you're willing to
True.
give some of that too, I won't argue. Dude, running this show is on a budget. We're on a tight budget and it doesn't produce any money. So I mean, hey, donation. I'm joking. Please make sure you're
Donators?
supported yourself first. Yeah.
First super chat. Get fucking cameras, you
First
broke
super
bitch.
chat. The first super chat will be like 1K to be like, hey, get an iPhone, you bitch. Your tracking's dog shit. I'll be like, oh, an Akasupa. Let's go.
Like that'd be like the most backhanded comment.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, if you're gonna shit on me, but also gonna give me like $100, you're welcome to.
Thank you.
I'm
I'll
like,
take any
fine,
bullying.
I'll take it. You know what? Having some mean words flung at me for $100, I'll take it.
Oh my god, he likes getting degraded for money. Oh, no.
I mean, wouldn't you? As I said, it depends on the
No
amount.
comment.
You know, if you're gonna
No
throw like,
comment.
if you're gonna throw like $1, like a oneer at me, and it's like, brr, you can do better. I'm joking. Eddie,
I'll give a penny.
you'll
Penny
give
for
a
your
penny, a penny for my thoughts, brr.
Yes.
My thoughts don't come that cheap. Bitch.
I guess they must be that small of a thought. No brain.
No,
thought.
yeah, no. I got some quality thoughts. They're not worth a penny. They're worth more.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna get a penny
Oh.
for my thoughts.
Okay, I
Anyways.
guess I'll give you a quarter. Would that be better?
Quarter, maybe. I'll give you one of the D tier ones.
Okay, I'll take it.
But if you want the S tier, you're gonna have to pay up. It's at least $2.
I have to go on a quest first.
I have to go on a quest. Got to go murder somebody else first, real quick.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
let's get back to the
The
questions.
question.
So the question that I have for you is, what were some of your biggest influences or inspirations behind your design? No, it's I've mentioned this to you before. I really like your design. I think it's cool.
Yes. Funny enough, like I don't really have an inspiration for this one specifically because this is a buy to use model.
Oh.
But like my actual design that I originally was gonna debut, because this one's a placeholder, is I'm a husky and obviously an assassin. So the design kind of inspiration came from a lot of like Niji Sanji outfits that I saw.
Okay.
I don't know. I just really like the techwear feel, you know?
Ooh, yeah, techwear is always nice. I love techwear.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen the belts on my model? Have you seen the amount of belts I've got? Look, there's 2, and there's more. Belts and pockets.
Yeah, ripped jeans too going.
Yeah, the jeans and the thigh highs, you know? I mean, what?
Oh God, you got some thick calves too. You must not skip leg day. Oh my goodness.
I don't. The elevators in the studio are broken, so I have to use the stairs.
That sucks. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I would be in pain.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, hey, mind stairs. I don't really like elevators that much either, so.
Fair enough.
You heard nothing right there.
I didn't hear anything. You don't like being lifted. Got it. No uppies. No uppies for you.
Wait, what?
No uppies.
No uppies? Why not? Why no uppies?
I didn't like getting on a lift.
What are you English all of a sudden? Why are you calling it a
No.
lift? Americans call it
Because I know
elevators.
what a lift is.
You know what a
What's the
lift is? Do you know
elevator?
what a boot is?
A booth. It's an
No,
apartment.
not a booth, a boot.
A boot?
Yeah,
I don't. No.
boot.
A boot.
Not a boot. That's how
Not a boot,
Canadians
like
say
a
about
boot.
a
A boot.
boot.
A
Yeah.
boot. A boot.
Yeah, a boot
What
It's a
is
trunk.
boot? Trunk.
of a
Oh.
car. Yeah, a boot. Yeah, yeah. Because we use the same English slang down here in the land down under, which is not the land down under, but it's the other land down under.
The back rooms.
Backrooms, yes. Actually, no, I've never thought of describing South Africa as the backrooms, but you know what? That fucking works.
I thought you were talking about Australia.
No, that's what I said. The land down under, which is not the land down under.
Oh, okay.
'Cause we're
I was
also
I was
down here,
Land down under.
you know.
It makes me think of the back rooms because like it's upside down. It's like at the bottom of your feet. You clip for like the wrong thing, and you're suddenly in a world of like horrifying monsters.
Well, you're just gonna be attacked by a Demogorgon.
Yeah, I think that exists in Australia. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, no, that's
Jesus.
I've seen a lot of shit from the land from Aussie land. They've got some scary shit there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, describing South Africa as the back rooms, that could work. Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
I approve. But now, so you don't have any visual things for the husky assassin that you mentioned, do you?
Like what do you mean visuals? Like artwork?
It's like concepts. Yeah, concept art.
I already just sent you it. I already sent you the full
Oh, is it that one?
That's the model.
Oh, I thought it was this
You can try if
one.
you like.
I thought it was this one. I'll show it on screen. I'll show it on screen. I do like it.
Wolf. The one with like my outfit and like the hair and stuff.
Yeah, and the name that I said I was going to erase in Photoshop and make mine.
How dare! That's mine. You're not allowed to take it.
Okay, what if I say it's still yours? I say it's still yours, but I put my name on the pants, and then I say you're wearing Zara branded pants. Yeah.
No.
Why not? Why not?
No,
What's
because
wrong with
that's
that?
my branding. I branded it. I created.
But then you can say you're wearing Zara merch.
But why can't I just put it on my t-shirt, man? Like, just add a t-shirt separately. You be unique.
Because legs.
You have your own merch. Damn, you're right. Fine, I'll just make like a belt thing and just put Zara on it. How about that?
Oh
Maybe like around
yeah,
the
I'm
thigh.
down for that. There you guys go. That's the design that we were talking about. I'm just gonna have
That's
it
the
go
new
full
model.
screen.
I haven't debuted it yet, but since things situations, it probably will be debuted for a while.
There you go. Get a
I
nice
made that
slow
all
pan.
myself.
Get a nice slow pan. So what were some of the inspirations behind that then? So we can clearly see the belts and all that, you know, with the techwear inspired stuff. But you know, what were some of the other, would you say, smaller design
Like the hair
influences?
fire. There's a lot of like fire influence if you look at it closely.
I can see that. With the red
yeah,
and the blue
the
as well.
basic- Yeah, like it's supposed to be kind of like I have like fire
Nintendo
powers.
Switch inspired.
It's just kind of part of my job as an assassin, you know, just to have powers because we're very magical and where
You're
I came
magical.
from. But again, I got fucking isekai'd anyway.
Your magic didn't help much,
wasn't
did
that
it? Magic
But
couldn't
yeah.
stop a car. Well, I mean a truck.
My fire, I burned in my flames, man.
So the fire and the
Yeah.
flames you carried on.
No, I guess I didn't carry on enough.
No, you didn't carry on, you passed on. So the fire and
Oh,
the
God.
flames you passed on.
Man, I passed
Hectic.
away.
Yeah. Fucking rip.
It's okay.
Rip Sakura
Yeah,
in the
that's-
previous world. We got some
Previous
F's in
world,
chat.
Sakura was kind of cool. She currently is just cringe.
She's a bit
No
of a
cap.
gremlin. No cap, no cringe. No crap, real
Okay, for
cringe.
being an assassin, I'm pretty loud.
Yeah, no, you're not very stealthy at the moment.
Don't worry. I can be stealthy if I need to.
You know, I'm the one that jump scared you by just coming back and unmuting my mic, right?
They don't need to know that.
Well, they know it now. So y'all, I was out, right? I quickly went out to just tell the people in my house that they shouldn't come in the studios on air. And I came back, I sat down, I unmuted my mic, and I just went, yo. And she's like,
Because I was looking at videos and I was just like coming to myself and all I hear is like, yo, and I'm like, what? What the?
she forgot she was on a call. I should be the
I did.
assassin.
Damn it, you should. I should recruit you.
You want to
I
recruit
should
me?
recruit you into yes, I should recruit you into my assassination projects. Yes. Okay, so first mission
I'll think
is to
about it.
assassinate our souls. But we're already dead inside, so that's already kind of off the list.
I don't have a soul. I sold that shit ages ago.
Damn it, you right. God damn it.
Yeah. I'm a demon.
I
Do you
don't
think
know
do you think demons have souls?
I mean, yeah, you collect them, no? You,
Well,
eat
yeah, but
them.
I'm not giving those away. That's my collection. Damn. Damn.
No, sir. No, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
No.
Not even a little?
I'll share some brain cells, but not souls. The souls are mine.
How do you know I needed brain cells?
What?
How do you know I needed brain cells?
What? Sorry, I can't make out what the fuck you're saying.
How did you know I needed brain cells?
We all do.
What?
We all did brain cells, no? I mean, everybody in chat,
Really?
we're all sharing one. And everybody in my community,
you
we're
made a
all
point.
sharing one. We've got a whole hive mind of just one brain cell. Constantly growing, like an amoeba. It's a
You just
single
called me dumb.
it's a single cell organism. No, I didn't call you dumb, I called you part of the hive mind.
Oh, okay. The hive
Yeah.
mind is smart, but singularly, we're done.
No, true. Facts. See, together, we as a community, we could get over some stuff, right? We can figure out these tough ass puzzles and shit. But on our own,
Yes, sir.
nah. Exactly, just as Simon says there. Welcome to the hive mind. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, should we move to the next question?
We shall.
We
We
got
shall. The
very
next
sidetracked.
question. I mean, I told you before, this is how we go. This is how it goes. With, you know, tangents being the lifeblood of the show. But okay,
Let's go.
the next question that I have for you is, who or what dragged you down the VTuber rabbit hole? Otherwise phrased, who or what inspired you to become one?
Okay, this one's kind of gonna be a little deep. This one's gonna be a little deep. Okay.
Bet we're getting deep,
Okay.
y'all.
So, it's gonna sound really fucking sad, but the reason I started VTubing was because I wanted to give myself a fucking meaning to my life.
Okay.
Because yeah, so I just was one day laying in my bed staring at the ceiling. I think it was like a year and a half, like literally a year and a half ago. I never had a computer or been online since like before then. I never had social media before then, so like literally VTubing was everything starting. But like I was laying in my bed just staring at the ceiling, and I was like, damn, what the fuck am I doing in my life? I have like all these things I can do. Like I did all my talents. Like I could paint, sing, you know, this stuff, you know, but it never really came in handy in any jobs or anything. And I love learning stuff. So just kind of laying there and feeling like kind of like a deadbeat because all I had was like a retail job.
If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. How old are you?
I am 21.
Hey. Okay, well, I'm 22, but you know.
Okay, we're not far apart.
Not far apart, yeah. No, I feel I was there too, with the same thing of like, you know, lying in bed, not knowing what you want to do. I'm still kind of there.
It never goes away.
Except I have a job.
Crisis. There's always going to be a crisis.
There's always a crisis. You get rid of one and you get two more. Enjoy.
I mean, like my eternal crisis after like starting VTubing was like, oh my god, how far am I going to go? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like hoping that I get far, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure everyone's like at that point of like, damn, how can I get far? Or like, why am I not getting far? Or like,
also,
I
don't think that COVID and the lockdown helped much either. Because you say a year and a half ago, that's like dead center lockdown.
That's actually no, it's not.
Actually, wait, no, a year and a half ago.
Lockdown.
Yeah, that's towards
like,
the end.
The end of the lockdown.
But by then, the whole stress of like the lockdown and not doing shit has built up. So that's also understandable. Like, you know, at the end of lockdown, it's like, okay, wait, people are going back to work now. What the fuck am I gonna do? Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like even before I wanted to become like something or like do something beforehand because like I always saw these VTubers during lockdown and I was like, oh my god. And that's actually when a lot of people, since everyone's like locked in their house, were watching VTubers, right? But that's like I feel like that's one of the main big reasons why so many people were being so like discovered all the time was because there was always people to watch, you know.
Yeah.
And now there's not that anymore. It's kind of harder to make your name for yourself, but it's still like fun
because it's super
you know?
Saturated.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like,
more difficult to stand out just with your model alone, because back then if you had like a wow model and shit, like, you know, you had good rigging, you had amazing art and all that, then it's like, you know, almost guaranteed success. Almost. There's always a degree of luck, which in my case, fuck all. But yeah, no, it's a lot more difficult now with, you know, just the amount of VTubers out there. Like the amount of viewers probably increased, but we're all now fighting for the same viewers' attention.
Yeah, true. I feel like even with the nicest model, if you don't got like the entertaining personality or like the drive and passion for what you're doing, it's really hard to like get anywhere. So that's why I'm like really happy I got to where I am, because I'm still growing even now. Like I'm surprised because I've been a little AFK for a little bit because I wanted to give myself a break, and life has been happening and doing stuff to me, and I'm like, you know,
life's been doing stuff to you. What?
It's been doing me, dude. It's been doing me. Life has been doing me. But like,
life has been doing some things to me.
It's been doing things
and I did not give it consent.
To persevere. You know, that's kind of where I just stick to. I just keep persevering, even if like it's here and there. I try my best and put all my efforts in everything I possibly can. And I think that's what makes people go far, is when they are somewhat consistent, but at the same time, you can be as consistent as you want. But if you're not putting out like the effort, and people are not seeing that or like enjoying it, you're probably not going to go too far, or as far as you want, you know. But still, there's so much time can give you, and there's so much like spamming your fucking button of like all this content, but like if the content's not like enjoyable, it's hard to go anywhere, you know.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of factors, but Do your best. That's what happens. It's poggers.
Poggers.
That's what I meant.
But okay, you know, with that line of thinking that you mentioned now, let me actually jump to one of the questions that we have later on
Okay.
regarding motivation and burnout. How do you deal with it?
I've done with a lot of burnout, and like motivation is hard sometimes, but what motivates me really is actually my friends and my community, because for a while I would often, this is the mistake a lot of people make, is comparing themselves, and like that's hard not to do. Like you're gonna do it anyway, even if you tell yourself not to, you're gonna do it.
I still
like,
do it.
Kind of, yeah, even I still do it, but I do it in kind of a positive way. Even if sometimes I get down about it, I'm like, no, it's fine.
I compare myself to other people who are doing worse, and I'm like, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm putting myself on a higher pedestal, and I'm pointing and laughing.
Losers, you're trying, but I made it. Just kidding. Oh my god.
And then I look in the mirror, I'm like, you're a sad sack of shit.
Externally, I'm confident and cocky, but on the inside, I'm simply just a chicken. I am a chicken nugget. I am a chicken nugget.
No, I'm not a chicken nugget because people actually like those.
When you're a chicken foot, there you go.
Chicken foot.
Your foot.
I'm an acquired taste. Let's go. I'm like a finely aged whiskey. Difficult. I'm difficult to take in, but if you like me, you like me.
My brain went somewhere really dirty. I'm gonna move on from that.
What?
You're to take you down. I was thinking like, oh my god, you make it hard to swallow. What the hell? I'm gonna cry.
I mean, I'm gonna say nothing about choking hazards or anything.
My minds are dirty. We must be cleansed. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like the burnout question. There we go.
Yeah, burnout.
Burnout. Kind of how I deal with it is I look at my friends' like stuff and kind of just try to think of like things I can do and like get inspired by. Often than not, I'm often inspired by like TikTok videos, surprisingly. Because you can see a lot of funny memes and stuff on there and like capture ideas. There's moments where like I have an idea, but I'm just so unmotivated to do it because I'm so burnt out. The way I kind of combat that is like kind of slowly work myself into it still. Like I still have the idea, save it for later, but I'll do something else that's more simple of like content. Like let's say it's kind of like teaching content. I would do my rigging and be like, look at that.
Like tutorials.
This is how you do this.
Yeah.
Like tutorials, yeah, or like giving myself motivation by giving others motivation. So I've had like videos where I was really hard in the dust with burnout and kind of thinking about it and like why I was so burnt out, and I was like, I should make a video on like why burnout happens, you know, of like all the factors and why people can get burnt out. Because I do all my stuff, like I do my rigging for most of my models. Like this one is the only model I have that I didn't rig or made myself. You know? But like majority of the time I rig and create models just in general.
You do art.
I create assets.
Yeah, you said you do art.
I do almost all my artworks, you know.
Damn.
And my video editing and recordings, and I do streams and I try making ideas for content. I do all of that stuff like all at once, and it gets
a whole ass DIY tuber.
You basically, I'm so fucking broke. I had to, man. I had to.
Dude, same. That's how I learned rigging as well. Because I paid one of my friends for like, I paid him $10. I've told the story before, so sorry to any regulars who've heard this before. I'm gonna show you my old models as well. I paid a friend $10 in the shape of two months of Discord Nitro Classic.
Ooh.
And I loaded. I did this model back then, which I then learned how to rig myself, and you know it's kind of shit, as you can tell. It looks horrible.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. This ain't exactly my very first. This is a re-rigged version.
Oh wow.
Then after that, I had this one,
really good,
which was a year later, which I definitely improved upon. Where the rigging looks a bit better, but yeah, it's still I used this
Those look
model
really
for a solid minute. My favorite toggle is on this, where I just light a ciggy. There we go.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's sick.
Yeah,
That's sick.
I dig that. I want to bring that back on my next model. It's a work in progress. Work in progress. And then yeah, this one. And each time, you know, I've rigged it myself, and I found some ghetto way of getting it cheap, getting the art cheap. Because as I said, the first one was like $10. The second one, I'd made some money from rigging by then, and I was able to pay my other friend like $100. He wanted to do it for free, and I was like, no.
Aww.
And then this one is a trade, which I've not honored my part of the deal yet.
Oh my! You should honor that.
I'm working on it. Trust me, I am.
This.
But it's also with a friend. And she said there is no rush, but I am working on it. Don't worry, Tian. If you're here somehow, I am.
Hello, person.
It's somewhere in my pipeline of working on rigs, but real life has kept me busy. I promise.
No, that's
it's there. I've not forgotten about it. Every time I look at the model, I'm like, I still need to do that, cat. That sounds weird. That is not good wording. I still need to rig that cat. There we go. Ignore that wording.
Ignore the wording.
Ignore the Freudian slip, please.
No. Never. We're gonna hold you to it. We're gonna hold you to it now. You're forever sus.
Well, you're gonna say.
Oh, pardon me. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. I was drinking a bit of like juice earlier. I chugged really fast.
That just came out of nowhere. True gremlin energy right here. Just randomly.
If you go into my streams, you probably would see that a lot and screaming.
Bro, at least it was like a short and sweet one. It wasn't like the monstrous lion roars of burps that
I've done those before.
come out of me.
I've done those before. Those are like the best ones because you can feel the grumble.
Oh, true.
Those
You
like
know
the
how good
rumbling.
those are to rumbling.
Rumbling.
But okay, we've gone quite off track once more.
Oh.
What were we talking about before? Right,
The
you're learning how to
motivation.
Do your model and art and shit, all of that. Was that part of the, what do you call it? You actually, wait, no, different question. Do you ever get burnt out from the work?
Yes, all the time. Like, especially since I did commissions. I stopped my commissions right now. Like, they're all closed at the moment.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at your card right now.
Yeah, I had to close all of my commissions, including my art ones. I had to actually stop a few commissions because I'm having some stuff happen. But I was working on all these, and especially since my external crashed, I had to catch back up with my comms because a lot of them got lost in the external.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I ended up having to take all this time to redo everything, and for a while I was just burnt out because all I could do was work on comms and catch up and like make sure I get my money's worth of stuff. And yeah, there's just a lot happening, and I got burnt out from it. But I'm coming back somewhat with some motivation with myself. But yeah, no, I do get burnt out.
We all do. We all do. It's normal. Burnout is a thing that happens. Don't feel bad when you are burnt out. The important thing is to take a bit of a break and figure things out during that break. Don't waste the break.
Yes.
You can if you really want to just waste your time, just chill. It is a good way to recover from burnout. But if you still have the energy to be a little bit productive, then you can.
Like, even like the biggest people get burnt out sometimes.
Definitely.
That's what we all need. We're all human. We all have to deal with stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're not going to get burnt out because you're so passionate about it, it's going to happen eventually. I was that way.
That's definitely gonna.
Yeah, I was that way. Like when I first started, I was like, oh my god, I love this so much. I'm having so much fun, to the point where I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to get burnt out, because I was like months and days
on it,
like,
same.
non-stop. And then after a while, I was like, I'm starting to kind of get tired and sleepy, and like every day, every other day, I started kind of getting like idealist. Like it was like artist block and like writer's block.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah.
So,
no, I've had that as
That's
well.
when I realized I
Where
was burnt out.
yeah, when I started rigging, it was also, you know, when I started, I could do a rig in like a week, and then it's done. A full body model in a week. Now, it takes me like 3 months to do a half body.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
burnout.
Yeah, that's burnout speaking right there. But I still gotta do it because I've got clients waiting on me. One of my children was in chat earlier. Julius, my boy, whose model I'm currently working on, his 2.0. And it's like, yeah, no, he's been waiting a couple months already. The deadline's next is before Halloween, and I aim to have it done by then. But yeah, no, burnout is definitely, it's a beast. But you can kill the beast.
It really is a poo-poo fart.
It is. It's a poo-poo fart.
But you gotta just
That's
poo-poo
a
fart
new
it back
one.
with your thoughts.
Is a poo-poo fart technically not a shart?
I guess so. It's like a poo-poo fart, but like a poo-poo fart is just like a fart that's poo-poo. It's just a fart that comes out when you feel like you have to poo-poo. You don't like
it's
when
a
you fart
shart.
and it's like really stinky. You're like, oh my god, I know I have to go dookie very soon.
Thought I farted, but I shit. I thought I farted, but I shit.
Yeah, but shit.
You know the song?
It's like the one where I shit in my pants.
Yeah. Did you know that there's an Afrikaans version?
What?
Yeah, there's an Afrikaans version which I know by heart because I'm Afrikaans and I can sing it.
Oh.
Won't do it now. I'll sing a bit. In Afrikaans, the chorus goes, "Och, ek poep maar is 'n dol. Lekker sappig is my hol. Daar is by poep in my kak en 'n bietjie op my sak. Doch, ek poep maar is 'n dol." Yeah,
He pooped.
that's
He
the
pooped his pants.
yeah, pretty much.
And no languages but this. I have shit myself.
If you wanna go look up the full song, I'll put the name in chat. There it is. It's Ek Doch Ek Poep. Go check it out. It's amazing.
Literally, it's called I pooped.
Yeah. Ek Doch Ek Poep. I thought I farted. That's what it is.
Get to this. How do we get here?
Burnout being poo-poo farts. But okay, we'll move on from all of that and go back to
Move on
your
from the
inspirations, shall we? So, the question that I have for you now is, when it comes to inspirations, who or what would you say inspire you right now in terms of content creation and VTubing in general?
So like what inspires me right now? I would say my dreams and just in general and like
Your dreams?
my future.
Oh, when you're
yeah,
sleeping.
my dreams. Like not my dreams, not like my honk shoes. Like
Not your honk shoes.
my goals, my dreams, the things that I want to do that I never knew I could do. So I want to make those things happen. So that's why I keep going and I want to keep pushing to it, and why I'm still about to push to it too. There's some things happening again.
You know,
and I'm just like,
with that,
yeah.
so with dreams and goals in mind, we have a question later on the list that I'm gonna ask now. What are those dreams and goals, and how has VTubing helped you attain them,
So
or made it easier?
at first, my biggest goal at first, which I already feel like I hit it, was to create a place that was safe for me and for me to kind of improve myself as a person, even if it like I don't show myself obviously because I'm a VTuber and I'm cringe and I'm awkward as fuck because I have mental issues. But
Let's go.
but like what made me kind of get like to my dreams was also like I just wanted a place for all my community. I just wanted a community that like cared for me and I could care for them, like just a place everyone can have fun and laugh and not worry too much about the outside world, or can all be like comfy and just watch a movie and like enjoy the company, you know.
You've become too wholesome. What happened to the gremlin? I'm joking.
I'm so gremlin. I can be serious when I need to.
You
I'm serious when
can.
I need to. I
Okay,
can.
okay.
I'm being serious right now.
Okay. I'll not stomp on your seriousness now then. So then, what are some of those? What are some of the other goals that you've had in the past that you've long past completed and you know, like what were some of your starter goals? Let's put it that way.
So, to kind of make friends. I know they're really simple fucking goals. They're all my goals are really simple. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Oh, that's
I'm
fair.
a lonely little shit. I was a lonely little potato. Okay, leave me alone. I wanted to make friends and I wanted to kind of get somewhere with my streaming and like being a streamer and just kind of showing people what I can do, like, you know, and like prove that I have talent and I'm cool and I'm sick and I'm cringe, but in the best way. Okay, in the best way possible. So
Cringe, but in the best way
just-
possible, definitely.
yeah, I just wanted to make people laugh.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I wanted to do, and kind of reach to a point where I go so far that I can be big. You know, I want to go big time. That was the big main goal.
Yeah.
I haven't got there yet, but
The big will go
I'm sure
home.
it's surpassed like the first step of people know who I am, that I'm existing.
Yeah. There are some people who, you know, when they think VTubers, VTuber, they think Sakura or
Yeah.
something.
When they think Gremlin, I want them to think as well of me. When they think psychopath, I want them to think me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody else takes that crown from you for me. When I think
Okay.
psychopath, I think sweet. Suisse.
Oh, you're right.
I think
you're right.
psychopath.
My bad. Suicide is pretty
Yeah.
fucking psycho. I'm just really fucking loud and chaotic, I would say. I just want people to kind of have me in their thoughts, you know. I want you to think about me.
You want to live rent free?
Yeah. I want to live rent free in people's heads. That's my goal.
That's my goal too.
I can't afford rent.
Same. Same. I can get
afford
behind
rent. I'm gonna
that.
afford rent in your head. Free. F-R-E-E, that spells free in your head. Got it. Damn.
But then next question that I have for you is, what about VTubing fascinates or interests you the most?
What
About like
interests me?
VTubing as a content creation medium, as the technology behind it, as just the people, maybe anything to do with VTubing.
So anything to do with VTubing, like
Yeah.
everything that like about the culture and stuff. Like I feel like
Yeah.
VTubing culture at first was kind of like the big thing, but now I feel like that's what's weird. Part of me kind of misconstrues it because a lot of it comes from Twitter. I don't know
Oh,
why. I
definitely.
see like all I can think of when I think of VTuber culture for some reason is drama,
Twitter.
and I hate it.
Yeah,
Like now, I
unfortunately.
hate it now. Like at the beginning, it was all like based. Like what I loved about it was everyone's like on the same level. Everyone's kind of has like that level head of we love making stuff, so we're gonna make stuff, and we're having fun doing it, and like we're
Collabs all
enjoying our
around and
time
Amogus.
together. Let's collab together, make friends, like all this. Like let's just be goofy together, basically.
Pretty
is,
much,
like,
yeah.
What I love to watch and like watch people like become like voice actors. Like my dream was to become like kind of basically, you know, just be known for my skills.
Yeah.
And just to have like people know that I'm there to watch if they are bored and tired, you know, give them their energy that they need or to enjoy, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about it at the beginning, was because it gives you a sense of belonging. And just recently, a lot of Twitter it feels like almost every other day. It's just drama within
Yeah.
the community, and I fucking hate it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Can we just be happy? Like, I get like the misconstruing shits, but like, can you guys at least like keep it within DMs before you say shit? Like the fuck? Like, keep it out public domain. That's like your shit.
Don't air your
Why are you
dirty
putting it on
laundry.
Like I could understand if it was like a company thing happened between like a VTuber and a company, and like they need to expose that, or like something
Yeah.
genuinely happened. Like what happened to Bao, like her getting scammed, like that stuff. Like I can
Oh,
understand.
yeah,
why you would post
definitely.
that. That's more of like a concern thing for people to like acknowledge, like important things. But the whole like exposing each other of like this person said this person said that, like look at them, they're a shit person, don't follow them. It's like, okay, if they're a shit person, they're gonna find, like everyone's gonna figure it out anyway at some point, you know.
I'm gonna write a twit longer about how you threatened to copyright strike me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
They'll even if they think I'm stupid, it's my shit. I made it. It's my name. Fuck you. If
I
you
mean-
think so, if you're wrong, you're wrong.
I mean, if I change it and it has my name on, then that defense doesn't stand anymore.
You also know it's me because it's my art style. T.
Fuck. True. I mean, hey, I also have an art style.
Well, it's not my art style. The
I
problem
can copy yours though.
Good luck
Jokes.
doing that.
What? You think I can't?
No,
I think I can't?
no,
Why not?
because it's my art style.
Okay.
You can never top the original.
Okay, but I think I have something that is a bigger dub,
Oh,
and I'm trying to flex right now.
oh no.
I'm
He's
trying to
gonna
flex.
flex on
I'm gonna post Plum in
Trying to
your
flex on me.
DMs.
You're about to show me your leg days? You
No,
didn't skip
no,
leg day. I'm
no. I
jealous.
just told you I'm gonna send Tom.
Tom.
Tom, look at your DMs.
You know what? Fine. You want to compare tummies? We can compare
Hell
tummies.
yeah. Hell yeah,
Bet,
I'm always
bet,
down to
bet.
compare Tom. Y'all, I'm getting free Tom in my DMs. Let's fucking go.
Here. Free tum. Here. Comparing tum.
Let's go. I got free Tom. Do you just have like the CSP file open?
Maybe.
Are you just
I
working on
know.
it right now during the interview? You know,
No, I'm
you
not.
just
I
hear.
just have like saved screenshots. I just have saved screenshots.
You know,
of
that's
things,
fair.
So.
That's fair. You know, talking about your art, I wanted to know. So I saw on your card that you do live to D and art and rigging comms, but do you just do what do you call it? Do you do just art as well, like for live to D?
Yes, I do. I've had like only one
much?
person in my whole co-wheel.
How much?
So on average, I usually charge like 600 for things. For a model itself, I would say 600.
Bet.
For model plus rigging, I usually do that together, so I keep that at like 1,000. So I'm kind
Okay,
of like
but-
making $100 off.
Okay, but I can rig myself, so just the art.
Yeah. So those are currently closed though.
A
'cause
600, bet. I'll take it.
Stop.
I'll take one of your slots.
They're gone.
I'll take one of your slots. I don't care if it's closed. I'll take one.
God damn it. Oh no! I have another responsibility on my plate. I gotta adult, damn it.
Enjoy the burnout, bitch.
I just got back.
Just got
He's
back, gonna go on
torturing
another
me.
hiatus again. About to send her into calm hell.
Oh my god, gonna send me to artist hell.
I'm
Help me.
gonna commission a full body model, and then as soon as you're close to done with it, I'm gonna request changes and like 15 more expressions.
Oh my god, I hate that so fucking much. That's why I don't allow request changes till like once I'm in like the
Yeah.
rendering phase.
Yeah, no,
As long
I
as,
understand that too. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I will allow for changes to the rigging, if it's slight changes and there's a grace
Yeah.
period afterwards where like you have 2 months where you can request changes. Anytime after that,
Right.
pay. Because then I have to
Right.
go back out and dig up your old file
I freaking hate
and
that.
like
I had,
go and figure out what the fuck I did 3 months ago.
for real. Oh my god, I've only had one person like do that with me, and I'm like, oh my god, now I have to go back and redo everything.
I've had that where a client came to me and they were like, I don't like the face angles, and I'm like, bruh, I gave you
Dude,
I gave you
that's
like
the hardest
updates while I was
part.
working on it, and now like 2 months after you've had the model, you're like, you don't like the face angle. I can't change that shit now.
Yeah,
Do you
that's,
know
like,
how
the hardest
dependent
part, too, of a
everything else is on
model.
that?
I know, because like everything is like on one parameter for the
Yeah.
face. Like your eye movement, left, right, nose, left, right. Everything is kind of like moving together.
Everything's
So
on angle
your
X and
face-
Y, so
your
if you
whole
need to
fucking
change
face is
one
on
thing,
parameter, you fuck. Now we have to re-rig all of it.
yeah. So
Your mouth-
Julius,
your
if you're
eyes
still here,
moving.
I streamed it on, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I streamed it on Tuesday. If you don't like the face angles, tell me now before I move on to the next stuff, please.
For real.
Because I did the face
struggle.
angles on stream, which is something I hate. I hate doing face angles on stream because they
Oh
always
my
look so
God.
fucking horrible while you're doing it.
Because you have people watching, or is it because like you're nervous, or?
Both. And it's just like, you know, the process of doing the face, it looks horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the first time you synthesize the corners.
I've had streams where I've like worked on rigs, and I feel bad sometimes because I have a hard time reacting with chat and like interacting with chat while I'm working, right? Because yeah, I'm working.
Working, need to be focused.
Yeah, I'm working and I need to focus. So like I usually do like simple stuff on stream. Like I usually do like physics on the stream and then like do everything else off stream. Head movements, there was only one time that I did it on stream, but it was because I was a chibi, and chibis are so much easier to work with.
Chibis are
'cause
so
you get a
much
lot of
easier.
leeway.
Yeah.
You get a lot of leeway with them. So it's a lot more easier for a chibi rig
Yeah.
for the face.
I
Especially
want to
since
do more
lost pieces,
chibis.
too.
I really want to do more chibis.
Yeah. And I also like did maybe body physics once on stream, but that show was hard because I was having a struggle with the tippy tappies of the toes.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out like a new thing to do, which is like interchangeable like leg movement.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
really hard.
Yeah.
But I managed to figure it out off stream.
Yeah. No,
it's just
I've
having a
never
hard time
finished the
doing it,
model. I've never finished the model on stream except like my earlier models where it's like, you know, it wasn't really much. But
Right.
ever since I've gotten more experienced, I can't stream the end of a model because by then my RAM is just gone. And I can't afford to have to
Such a
stream it.
That's such a mood. Cause whenever I do rigs though, I always have an external. That's why I always like I got so sad when my external like crashed because everything was on there. Like,
Yeah.
I had some stuff backed up on a Google file, like Google Drive, but most of everything was not backed up if I didn't already send it to like my client.
Yeah.
So most of the stuff was either like where I last sent it, or it was whatever like I finished already, was already on a drive.
Yeah.
But anything that wasn't finished or like was like not on a drive, completely gone, and I lost it because it would not download and it just would not work. So it was like a sad momento.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's why I started catching up back onto my comms recently, and I'm almost done with them finally. I have like one artwork left to do.
Are the comms the reason you've been on an extended hiatus then? To give you time
Yes.
to, you know, recover and catch up
Yes.
with what you've lost.
Yes, that's why I haven't streamed either for like a while too. Cause like I wanted to stream a lot more. There are a few games that I wanted to do, and then there were just like not that many games that I really liked to play. Cause I love horror games, and there hasn't really been very many coming out until like recently.
And so,
and even then, like it's hard.
do you
Like,
play
there's
DBD?
I play DVD, but it's like one of those games that is very saturated in the community of like
true.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get too much viewership. And also, I'm not really known for that game. I'm more known for like storyline games, like storyline horror games. Those are more fun for me.
Hey, you're my type of person. I also
They're more
enjoy
fun for
the story-rich things. Because then I can basically I like doing like a playthrough but streamed. So because some of my inspirations were like, you know, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and PewDiePie. And I really love the way that Jack and Mark, mainly those two, Pew's a bit more recently with his stuff since he's been in Japan, that I've been enjoying. But otherwise,
I'm into
more
Mark
Mark and Jack when it comes to their playthroughs and how they do things. Where it's like I wanted to do more of that, but you know, just do it live and have that interaction with people live. But yeah, which is difficult if you're gonna play like Valo every single day or League or anything like that. It's like it's so difficult to.
Yeah, I don't really like playing those on stream.
Yeah, no, I'll keep those types of games. I'll keep those multiplayer games for off stream. Like right now, I've been playing a fuck ton of Rust. I've been bad actually because I've been playing a lot more Rust than I've been doing anything else. I've got 240 hours on Rust. And I bought the game. When did I buy it?
You have more hours than me on Mercy and Overwatch.
I played the game for the first time August 11th. And since then, I've already got 240 hours on it. Which is not much, but, you know, since August 11th, that's
a long time to be rusty.
True. And I'm still shit at the game. I'm still shit at the game.
I guess you're rusty at Rust, man. I can't like
Gotta
what
be.
to say.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Just gotta say elbozo.
Elbozo. Damn.
Skill issue.
Rip boomer.
Not a boomer.
Not a boomer?
You said you're a boomer. No, you're not a boomer. If you're a boomer, I'm a fucking boomer. What the hell?
No, if I'm a boomer,
Really,
you're a baby.
Huh?
Wait, what's your birthday? Wait, what's your birthday? When?
I don't know if I can disclose
Oh,
that.
okay, no, that's fair. If you don't want to do that, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out like how much of a year's difference is that. No,
Here,
okay,
give me your month and I'll tell you.
rather let me
Give me
tell
your
you.
month and I'll tell you.
May.
We're a month apart.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're
But I'm
up or
before.
wait. You're what?
I'm up. I'm up. I'm before. Before you.
So April then.
Yes.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Maybe.
I've got a buddy. One of my best friends are also April babies.
We're diamonds.
Diamonds?
I'm diamond in the rough.
I don't get it.
It's a diamond. Did you know the?
No, I know the
April,
saying.
The birth stone.
Oh, I did
It's
not know that.
diamond.
Oh, I did not know that. I know very little about birthstones and stuff. What's May then?
Do
you know?
I don't fucking know.
You only care about April because that's your
I'm
month.
selfish. I only care that I have diamonds. I'm spoiled, motherfucker. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. Tee.
So if I'm a boomer, then that makes you a brat.
Sadly,
Look
that's
at
not
that
the first
face.
time I've heard that.
What?
That's not the first time I've heard that.
I mean, I feel
I'm a
like being a
boomer, you're a
brat
brat.
goes hand in hand with being a gremlin.
I guess so.
It's kind
I'm
of,
just really
yeah.
stubborn.
Like, brat, gremlin, and ksogaki are all just, you know, synonyms.
This isn't fair.
What do you mean?
You're already assuming who I am.
What do you
How dare you assume
mean?
I'm a brat? How dare you? How dare?
I don't have to assume it. I'm
Stupid man.
presuming.
Damn. I can argue with that.
Can't argue with facts.
This isn't facts. This is a cap. I'm about to get slapped. Cap or slap. Oh my god.
Cap or slap.
It
That's
was
a
indeed
that's a
fact. I
game
get
show.
slapped.
That's a game show idea right there. I'll be your first guest. Cap or slap.
I guess I get slapped.
The guest is the one that does the slapping.
Oh my god. Can I slap you? I can probably like hold on. I have like
Wait,
my hands.
What are you doing? Did you just whack me with your tail?
Yeah, there you go. You got slapped.
Oh,
Get slapped you did.
let me go. I got slapped. And there was a bit of a ping delay. There was a bit of a ping delay. Did that. There. Oh, I was slapped to the face on the cheek. You know.
There's another demon possessing you right now. A demon's trying to possess the
No,
demon.
no, that would look like this. If I were to move my hand in front of my phone, or if I were to just take a sip from a monster.
Oh my god.
There, sorry,
I
momentarily
always
got
wondered
possessed.
why tracking does it, because no matter what, like when you drink something, it like
It
twists
will,
out your
yeah.
tracking, like
I mean, yours looks a bit better than mine. Mine just goes like. Mine just does that shit, and I don't know why.
looks like the demons are throwing you around.
For real, it's the demons inside my head. The ones that force me to do small pee jokes.
Well, since
It's
you're
them.
a demon yourself, isn't that just your inner thoughts at that point?
Yeah, pretty much. As we said
Fair enough.
earlier, mentally ill. Woo! Find me a VTuber who does not have some kind of mental illness. Do it.
You have
I
a
dare you.
point.
Do
You
it.
have a really good point.
Do it. Chuck a rock and you'll hit someone with ADHD. Specifically because
ADHD.
they'll be looking straight at the rock. They'll be like, oh, a rock.
I probably would be staring at you and be like, what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just standing there with like the T-pose, like, hello?
The T-pose. Damn, the rock hit you that hard.
Hit me so hard I looked like the Unga Boonga SpongeBob.
For real. But okay, let's get the show back on track, shall we? So, question for you. It's a bit of a hypothetical, but if you could rebrand, what would you rebrand into and why? I put some limitations on this per guest. So in this case, not allowed to be whatever you are now. And
Okay.
not allowed to rebrand into the other design that we showed earlier.
Okay.
It has to be something
so
completely new. What would you rebrand into and
something
why?
completely new
Yeah.
that hasn't been thought of right now. In
Well,
my head, at least.
No, you could have thought of it before.
Okay. Something psychotic.
Meaning?
like kind of like something like the Mad Hatter, or like something just insane, something
Okay.
goofy, something that kind of just screams chaos. You know what I mean?
Just Cthulhu.
You know what I mean? Cthulhu, or like, I don't know, fucking. That's so hard to think of. So a vampire could be fine,
A vampire.
but vampire. I like saying
Vampire.
vampire like that. It just sounds better.
I can't do
Sounds
cooler.
cooler.
R's that way.
Vampire.
I can't do that. Stop. I've been learning. Do you know? So Norse, and specifically Norse songs, have taught me how to kind of do R's, because there was this one song. I think it's Alfadir Haiti from I don't remember their name. But there's a part where they go Æsir Nornir Vísa Vanir Tursa Meyar Trával Kurjur Alvart Vergar Vísir Vulvur Vordar Vergar Digdasil. And I've practiced that
sounds like you're
shit.
saying that in a million different ways. I like all that just sounds like a tongue twister to me, man. It just sounds
I
like you're
mean,
saying
yeah. Yeah, it is a bit of a tongue twister. Alfadir Haiti. I'll get it for you and then you can listen to it later. It's from Heilung. I'll just send it in your DMs. You can listen to it later. I don't know if you like Norse folk music.
I mean, I don't know. I like hyper pop.
Hyper pop.
It's just hyper pop music. It's literally just chaos and high ADHD in music form. It's
How
just
about
ADHD.
happy
in music
hardcore?
form. Happy hardcore? What is that?
Happy hardcore. Stuff like Soul or S3RL is his other name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Pikachu,
Happy
like the
hardcore.
song they made the Pikachu song.
Yeah. Yeah, my Pika Girl. Pika Girl.
That
Yeah.
has some trauma behind it, man. I'm moving on.
Wait.
That song.
I want to tear open those scars. What trauma?
No, so fucking times, man.
What trauma?
No, so 3 times, man. No, we're not talking about those.
I
Fuck
want to
that.
know. So
No.
what trauma was caused by Pika Girl? You're my
No, it's just
Pika
it's
girl in
connected
it.
to War X3 days. Okay, fuck that. No, screw those days. No,
Roar
No.
X3 days.
the uwu days, but be pre-uwu. It was
Oh,
pre-uwu days.
no.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay, we'll not go in there.
Days where Nya was a thing.
Where
on
what?
normal terms. Yeah.
Not unironically.
Unironically,
Oh,
unfortunately.
no. I'm sorry for your loss. How long ago
You
was
can tell
that?
it was like when I was maybe like 13. It was like years
Oh
ago.
my.
It was
See, that's
years
why
ago.
I don't trust anybody who like speaks with Roar XD or anything like that. I'm like, nah. Straight up a red flag. I'm like, be gone.
I never am gonna understand it. But I guess little kid me was like, "That's cat. Let's be so cute. Let's roar, yeah, yeah." Oh my god, I'm gonna kick myself. I'm gonna kick myself right in my shins. Ooh, oh my goodness! Someone yeet me into space. I beg of you.
Don't worry. At least you're past that now.
Yeah.
You've learned from your past mistakes.
Yeah, but I never learned from the shit posting.
I mean, no, the shit
still
posting's
mean.
good. You're a content creator. Shit posting's always good for content creators. Which
You know what
sucks because I
inspires me
can't
from
do
shit
it.
posts?
What?
You know
What inspires it?
Remember those like MLG videos? No,
Yeah,
that's what inspires
like the frag
me.
compilations.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah, the Snoop Dogg like
I
go smoke weed every day. You know,
YouTube poops.
the YouTube poops.
Yeah.
The YouTube poops.
Good old
Like,
YTPs.
Oh my god, I remember the days of like where you just like grab a snippet of someone's voice and like turn it into like a dubstep song. Like all the time. They just remix like small little sentences into like a little song. With like the cat pictures on top.
With the cat pictures. What with like
Yeah.
Schmo Yoho and Songify this.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Brr, I'm showing my age.
my goodness. The cringe days. Oh my god, we're showing both of our ages right now. Dear God.
Fucking I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Got time for that. Hold on.
Anybody
I
got
think there's
time?
a thing
Anybody
I
got
found-
time? Anybody got time for that?
There's a thing I found that
Yeah.
made me like realize how fucking fast time passed. Like, hold on, let me see real quick. Wait, hold on. How long ago was this? Because you're gonna be like, no way. Frozen was almost 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It is currently 9 years old.
Brr. Brr.
Frozen was almost 10 years ago.
Half of Frozen's fan base isn't even 9 years old.
That's what I'm saying. Time flies, man.
To be fair,
And what
to be
happened-
fair, go check how old Lion King is. Like the old one.
Hold on. let me
The
see
Lion
this.
King.
I'm gonna cry. I already have a feeling. Because I was watching Lion King not long ago too on Disney Plus. Hold on. I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't
Exactly. Exactly. It's a 90s film.
1994.
1994. Dude, my brother
YouTube
wasn't
wasn't
even
even what it was at the time. What the freak?
my brother wasn't even born then.
That's so weird.
He was born in
I'm the
97.
oldest.
I'm the
oldest,
youngest.
so I'm not surprised.
I'm the
Oh,
youngest. I
wow.
was born in
He's a
01.
baby.
But you're younger than me.
Shut up. You're a baby.
When did Toy Story 1 come out? I'll check.
Oh my god, I remember how whacked. Like, you look back at Toy Story 1, like, at the time was crazy, like, good. And, like, you look back and you're like, damn, we come a long way in animation.
We really have. We
Like,
really
you
have.
look at the newest Toy Story, and you're like, holy cow.
Toy Story
the freak?
1 came out in 1995. Toy Story 2
That's
came
only
out
a
in
year after Lion
1999. The
Whoa.
second Toy Story was already out before both of us were born.
What about the third one?
That came out 2010.
2010?
And apparently there's number 4 that came out in 2019.
Oh, yeah, I saw the fourth one. That one's my favorite.
I've not watched that one.
It's so good. It's
Keanu
it's so
Reeves
well
is in it?
Yeah,
The fuck?
it's kind of goofy.
Keanu Reeves is in Toy Story?
Did Keanu Reeves, wasn't he in, wait, no, was that Keanu? I think it was. Was he in that freaking, like, Willy's Wonderland? Have you seen that? It's like an off-brand of, like, FNAF. Was it Keanu Reeves? I think it was.
I have
Or was
no
it
idea.
Nicolas Cage? I think it was Nicolas Cage. I might be wrong. I think it was Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
Yeah, Nicolas
Cage.
Cage. I think it's-
What do you
I
think
call
of
him
what do you
Nicolas
think of Kage being in DBD?
In DBD?
Yeah.
Wait, like the VTuber Kage? Or like who?
No. Nicolas Cage in Dead by
Wait,
Daylight.
Nicolas Cage in DBD? Wait, what?
He's been in there for a while.
Like who?
Nicolas Cage is in Dead by Daylight. He's been there.
Which one? What the? I never seen him. Maybe I just
What do you
never.
mean,
got- when I
what do you
got
mean,
him.
which one? I mean, like Nicolas Cage. Like
Well,
he's
him and-
like
he's not even
Nicolas
him, it's just
Cage.
him.
No,
It's just him.
it's Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight. I'll send you the DVD wiki link right now. He's literally there.
Free?
Hmm?
Ain't no way. I did not know that. That's
He's been in since the 25th of July. As Nicolas Cage, as himself. And he's got a fuck ton of voice lines. They're all amazing.
Oh my God. I have to check again, man. That's crazy.
That
I
just
did not know
shows
that.
that just shows how long ago you played DVD.
Yo, man.
I mean, I
did
haven't played it in
Bro, he
ages
looks
either.
Good though.
No,
He
right?
looks way better than like IRL. I'm sorry. Like, he looks like high def, so high def that it like he looks better in like the game. I don't know.
No, it's
I have a
true.
pillow of his face.
What?
Yeah.
Why
My
does a
chair
pillow
pillow,
of his
like
face?
my cushion that I'm leaning back on is like a sequence. You know, like the sequence.
Oh, a sequin, yeah.
Yeah, like I have like a pillow. It's like sequence Nicolas Cage face. Like if I swipe down on my pillow, it's like red, but if I swipe up, it's just Nicolas Cage's zoomed in face.
Wait. So it's like
Yeah.
reversed, red and then Nick.
Yeah. So it's like red, just red. Like it's just a red colored pillow, right? And you swipe up and it reveals Nicolas Cage's zoomed in face.
Bro, that's wild. I need one. Just for the memes.
It's beautiful. I got it from a viewer for funnies, and I was like, "Oh my god, no way! You actually got this for me?" And they're like, "Yeah," and, and it came in the mail. And then I also have like I still have to put it up. I didn't post on Twitter, but I have a flag that says "No bitches" and has Mega Mind. Like I need to put it up. It's really good.
No bitches Mega
really
Mind
funny.
meme flag.
It's beautiful. My family is very Christian, so the best they can really say is, "Why is this in my house?" But the most I know they're gonna say is like, "That's not holy, but do what you want." It's usually how it goes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad.
Sorry, mom.
We should go on to the next question.
Yeah, we
We're
should.
getting off
We
again.
should. You know, before we do that, how about we quickly take second
Don't even
two?
answer the question.
What was the question?
It was like, what would I rebrand to?
Right, yeah, no, you said vampire.
Probably a crab.
You said vampire. Now you're
Yeah,
going
vampire,
crab.
like a vampire or like a crab.
How about a vampire crab?
Vampire crab. That sounds weird.
I mean, has it been
Sounds
done
like it
before?
makes no sense. No, but it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, does it have
Maybe
to?
Vampire squid. Ooh, that would be cool. Vampire squid VTuber. I would totally watch that.
Vampire squid?
Yeah, because
How
it's
would
an
that work?
actual like thing. There's a vampire squid.
What?
Like
No
that's
way.
an actual character, like creature. It's a
No
actual
way.
creature, vampire squid.
No way,
It
that's an
literally
actual
is.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm
look it
looking,
up.
I'm
Vampire
fact checking you
squid.
right now. Vampire squid.
Vampire squid.
It's
they
an
call it a vampire
actual
squid 'cause
thing.
It looks like a vampire squid.
That's
Looks
an
like a
actual
vampire.
thing. What the fuck?
They have like little spikes at the end of their
Oh, I
like,
see.
their loop loops.
I see. It uses its bioluminescent organs and its unique oxygen metabolism to thrive in the parts of the ocean with the lowest concentrations of oxygen.
It's super cool.
Why is it
Interesting.
called a vampire squid? Its huge, bright blue eyes, proportionally to the largest in the animal kingdom, dark color, and the velvety cloak-like webbing that connects its arms give the vampire
Yeah.
squid its common name. Its scientific name, Vampirocutis infernalis, literally means vampire squid
Ooh,
of
that's
hell.
fancy. Ooh. We gotta get a vampire squid VTuber now.
Bro, no
That's
way
gonna
it's
happen
actually
now.
called in Latin vampire squid of hell.
That's really funny.
Bro, that's wild.
I know
that
damn
is
well they're trying to pull
wild.
Dracula's route. I know damn well. They're like probably like, we
We
can't
know
call
your-
it Dracula.
We know
so
your secret,
it's Dracula
Dracula.
squid.
We know your secret. You said you were bat, but in reality you're a squid.
Dracula died, became a squid.
That's one way. That's one way of debating people. Tell them you're a fucking flying bat. Meanwhile, you're a fucking squid. That's why people ain't finding Dracula, because they're looking in their own place.
He wanted to be with the sea. He would dive
Yeah.
into the ocean. Be one with the ocean and the sea. Yeah.
That's why they can't find Dracula, because they're looking in the wrong place. They're looking for bats, but you ain't gonna find bats in the sea.
You gotta find the vampire squid in the ocean.
But okay, back to thanking our sponsor for this episode of FNV. So hey, if you have enjoyed this episode so far, make sure you go check out our wonderful sponsor card. Jokes, they're not paying me to say this, but I do have a card. Go check out fnv.crd.co to do so that you can find everything to do with the show. You can find all past episodes there, and you can also find the audio-only platforms where the show is available on, because the show is currently available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. Otherwise, if you are a VTuber and you wish to apply to be a guest for Season 2, then feel free to hit that, click that link on the site, which is a Google Forms link where you can fill out the questionnaire, and maybe I'll get you on for Season 2. I don't know when Season 2 will happen, but it'll be sometime. As I said, I don't know when it'll happen. It might never happen. We don't know.
Sus.
Sus? What do you mean sus? I'm just trying to collect people's personal info so that I can sell it to ad agencies, okay? Damn. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'll make your money. Make your money, I guess.
Yeah, get that bag. Get that bag. But otherwise, no, that's it for me. But make sure to go check out my wonderful guest as well, because the show cannot go on without them. So go check out Sakura Aishi on her Twitter and Twitch. You can find all of her links in the description, in chat, on the show notes, on screen. You can find it everywhere. You can check her out, go show her some love, and yeah. So we get back to the questions.
Ah, yay.
Okay, the next question that I have is, why did you start making content? I feel like we kind of did go into this.
Yeah, we kind of went into this. Kind of the same reason. I just felt like I needed to give myself a meaning to myself. I feel like a lot of people
then let me change the question. Why did you choose streaming as your content medium? Because you could have done many different things. You could have done like YouTube videos. You could have done just music. You could have done art, anything like that. Why specifically streaming? I
feel like streaming mainly because like it's literally what I started for like almost a year. I didn't do any other content other than just simply streaming. So yeah, it was really fun, and I just like the feel of talking to people like live, you know, like live in the moment, like just enjoying the reactions in the moment, you know, because it's really interesting to see how people react to certain things. Like if I said something like a really poo-poo caca, it's either I'm gonna get "you're cringe" or "haha, she said poo-poo, that's so funny," like, you know, it's one or the other. And I just find it really funny, like the different like reactions I get. Like if I had people call, I had a person, I don't know if it was a backhanded comment or not, I still like, I find it funny. I take it as a compliment. I had someone tell me, "Your fart jokes of VTubers," but I take that as a compliment because I make a lot of fart jokes and I just make a lot of poo-poo jokes, so I feel like it kind of fits, you know what I mean? You know, I just have like the most like baby brain personality, I guess, because I laugh at the most simplest things. I say the most simplest like jokes, and it somehow comes out funny.
Usually when I try to be funny, I'm not.
I don't know. I
like
just,
it just falls flat.
I suffer and they laugh.
Yeah, at least
and they laugh.
At least if my suffering can bring people joy, then that's fine.
For sure. I feel like that's like one of the things too, but it's my laugh. At first I wasn't really confident in laughing normally, so I kind of like masked my laugh a little bit. It was like haha hee hee. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like
you used a fake laugh.
Yeah, kind of. It was like a fake laugh, like really subtle, because I was really insecure about my laugh. Because for a while, people were like, "You laugh weird," or like, "You're really loud when you laugh," or like, "It's annoying," you know, stuff like that. But
fuck
then
those
I
people.
started streaming.
I like your laugh; it's funny.
Like, I've had people tell me that my laugh is annoying and stuff before, and
no, I like your laugh. It's infectious. Infectious laughter is always a good thing.
Yeah, so like after I started streaming, people actually been telling me that too, and I was like, wow, this is great. I can laugh and not be afraid. Like people genuinely enjoy my laughter and like the funny haha times we have together, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's another reason like I really liked streaming. Is also it gave me confidence in myself and generally made me again a better person. So that's why I chose streaming, was because it just the live moments make it more special, you know? Just makes it more special.
Okay. Yeah,
Than
my
having
laugh.
like a comment section.
My laugh has been compared to a car failing to start.
You know what? I hear it. I hear it. I get told I sound like a chihuahua.
I was thinking that earlier.
A lot of people say you either sound like a chihuahua or like a squeaky toy.
Yeah, a bit of both. I mean, chihuahuas are squeaky toys, though.
True. Squeeze me and watch me bite. Don't pick me up. I don't want uppies. Maybe.
No uppies? Okay, fine.
Maybe.
You won't get no uppies. It's fine.
When I want uppies.
I'll no, you want uppies.
I want uppies.
Just like a chihuahua. And as soon as you're up, then it's like, no, I want down. I want down. But okay, the next question. Yeah, the next question that I have for you is, what do you do when not streaming? What do you do in your free time? Yeah.
I guess in the sense I do have free time. So it's like more of like every day and constantly I'm working on stuff for VTubing or just in generally like art stuff for VTubing. So in a sense, I guess I unintentionally have this as my full-time job, but it's not. I don't consider it like a job just yet. You know, I hope to one day, but like I still consider it as like for fun. But I'm always working and really hard on my stuff. So either I'm working on editing a video, or I'm recording a video, or I'm like doing some research and like looking up other VTubers to like check out and like stop by and say hi to, and working my confidence to say hi. And then I have like stuff like models that I've been working on. Like let's say because I do hope to have one of my so I had a subathon not long ago, and one of them was a model raffle, which I still need to do, and the only reason why I haven't done it is because I want it to be a Halloween model with like a pumpkin, and it's really cute, like really pumpkin chibis. That's what I want to do, but that's why it's still,
I mean, like, Halloween ain't too far away.
Yeah, that's why
literally
I was
a month.
hoping to do it soon. Yeah, that's why I was hoping to do it soon, but keep out for that, I guess. But I'm either working on models, creating assets, and then often than not, I'm always rigging something, even if it's like a comm or not. I just like studying and practicing rigging to like improve my skills and stuff. Or I'm singing.
Bumping me.
Yeah. I
only rig when it's a commission.
Only when it's a commission. There's always other things. The joys of having commissions is that you always have somebody there to rig. Like if you want to try something out, you can always be like, "Hey, can I try this out on you?" And be like,
I don't even ask. My children are always my guinea pigs.
Be like, "What the fuck did you do to my rig?" And I'm like, I'm sorry.
no, my children are always my guinea pigs. If I learn something new, I will test it out on the new on a new rig.
I always ask first because I know some people have the tendency to be like, I wanted this, not that, you know?
Yeah, that's also
like,
fair.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't want to do something and then have to redo it all over again just for them to like, you know, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Get mad at me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So I'm always doing like rigs and stuff and artworks. Like I have a few banners and like profile pictures that I've done, PNGs that I've done for myself and friends. And that's about most of it. I do like emotes as well. That too. So I'm always working on something off stream. That's a lot.
Meanwhile, me coming in. Hey, I want a model.
No.
More work.
There's so much on my plate. Stop. No.
Work. Wait, hold up. I've got a whip sound effect. Whip.
Nay.
I don't have a whip.
Nay.
I don't have a whip sound effect.
Nay.
Fuck, I've got this one though.
I'm gonna take your fucking kneecaps.
Got that one.
Oh, I got this one. Hold on. You want to hear something cool?
Sure.
I just recorded this one pretty recently too. Hold on, where is it? Will it let me do it? See if I can find it. Hold on, it's somewhere here. Give me a sec. I think I found. There it is. I did this just a second ago, like a couple days ago, and I learned a new sentence, and it's called. So basically means this is come.
これはcome.
Yeah.
これはペンです. Bruh.
Yeah, because Kodowa means this is. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
white stuff.
What is? Wait. I just saw a new soundboard and it's fucking dies. Oh, okay. That's pretty self-explanatory. I like that
He
one.
died.
That one's going on. He died.
Just get shot. With the vine boom.
Wait, what the fuck? These 5 sound effects are locked between a higher server boost level. Bro, rip.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes that happens if your server isn't boosted enough, or like if it was boosted once and it goes down, it loses slots.
Brr, that's a rip right there.
Yeah. It's a big
Damn.
boo-boo part. It is a very big boo-boo part. Ah! I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I didn't know how loud it would be, but I got you.
I knew for like a second too. I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck?
Chat, you couldn't hear it, but it was the knock. But okay, let's get back to the questions and away from the soundboards before we completely derail into chaos. And then let me ask you, so what would you say is your biggest weakness in VTubing? So this is something that you are currently struggling with that you think is maybe holding you back, and yeah, something that you want to work on.
My biggest weakness.
Yeah.
I would say the fact that I have so much that I work on. That's my biggest weakness. I'm like
Overextending
I really
yourself.
lack connections, I guess, or like promoting myself. I'm really bad at marketing. There we go. That's what it is. I'm really bad at marketing. Like the best way I really know how to do anything is just pump out my favorite things that I like to do and hope that it goes well. And like at certain times, like all I really know is this time is when my numbers are best. So it's like, okay, I want more people to see it. I'll post at this time, right? That's kind of how a lot of my stuff really goes. And I feel like my weakness is really in the marketing section of everything.
Okay.
And the fact that I overthink a lot of stuff too. I often overthink about situations and like my content sometimes. So I often would redo it if I don't like it enough. A lot. So sad.
Yeah. I feel that I've redone things many times as well. And then eventually it comes to a point where I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna redo it anymore. It's gotta be good as it is.
Real.
If it's at least serviceable. If it's at least at a decent quality, then I'm like, okay. We've got there. I've spent way too much time on it already. I can't afford to spend more. But okay. Next question that I have for you then. In the same vein. What's the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome? So this is something that's not holding you back anymore. It used to, but it's not anymore. What is something that... Yeah.
I feel like what was holding me back, this is something I honestly, this is my opinion, but thinking too much about analytics. For a while, numbers was holding me back and making me overthink a lot. So every time I would look through something, I'd always compare myself to somebody else that I knew that was doing better, or when in reality, I was doing it at my own pace, and I was still doing good, but at my own pace. You know what I mean? Because I had different type of content than somebody else would, or there's always a bunch of different factors that come into how well you do, or how far you're going at a moment, you know? So I've been trying to think of it more as compare myself to myself than to others. Which was also some massive advice a bigger friend of mine gave to me. And that's kind of how they survived the whole mentality of, oh, content creation, numbers.
Yeah, no, numbers are definitely something that's a difficult thing to get over.
Yeah, because numbers can also be either your upbringing or your downfall.
Yeah.
If you think of it in a certain way. So
Yeah.
if you always are thinking about the number and what does good at a moment, you're like, okay, so this does good. I'm only ever gonna do this because it does good, and like I'm not gonna switch it up or anything, you know. And that often than not will eventually have its life, but fall back down, and then you'll have to be stuck looking for a new thing to do, you know, and you're going to be stuck being upset at yourself because you lost that analytic and that kind of drive inside of like the whatever you call what is called, you know, the fucking
Motivation.
you know what I mean. No, like in the algorithm, there you go, that's the word. You lose yourself in the algorithm after a while because you've done the same thing over and people get tired of it, right?
Yeah.
Or so long you can really go with it. Sometimes it revives, but sometimes it will go back down and you're upset with yourself again.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's wow, I've seen it. Sometimes it works out for some people. It really depends on stuff. I don't know. But most of the time I've seen people do that. It always goes south because they're sticking to one thing and never really spice it up ever.
Yeah.
So that for me was the problem at the beginning, and it was really holding me back as well because I was doing that and I was always trying to find a way to like get myself into an algorithm without thinking, oh yeah, that's right, maybe I should be myself. maybe I should just keep doing what I love to do. Yeah. You know, and pump that out. And once I find what works for me personally and that I personally enjoy that others also enjoy, then I'll keep to it and then spice it up here and there and like change it up a bit, you know, or try new things. Always trying new things too always helps too. With, like keeping motivated as well. So because you're always trying something new, so it's of course new motivations, you know.
Definitely.
So it always helps, you know. I feel like that's most of it.
Okay.
Definitely those were the only things that kept me kind of holding back. But it's not a problem anymore because I always think of a lot more things.
You've got too many things to think about.
Yeah, honestly.
As evidenced by the previous question.
Yeah, but even if it's a lot of things, it's more of an excitement of like to get them out still.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Okay, and then the last question that I have for you before we get into the Q&A, which, before we do that, by the way, if you guys have any questions, please go click at the top of the chat. There is a little blue box that you can click, and yeah, then we'll answer your questions there. And but before that, my last question that I have for you, well, second to last, but the last question, my very last question, I'll ask at the end of the stream after the Q&A. This question is: what has been the happiest moment or the greatest achievement you've had since you've started?
My happiest moment since I started. Okay.
Receiving that Nicolas Cage pillow.
I feel like that kind of counts into the factor. There's two things. One of them, I can't really. Hold on. Let me DM to you. You already kind of understand. But the other thing that really I have that like I achieved, I feel like it's because my community. It's genuinely my community. That's like the thing that I feel like is my biggest achievement. Was even though we're like really small, but I have people who genuinely care about each other and are like really active here and there, and like they help me give like feedback, and they're just genuinely there for me no matter what. And I've been on so many hiatuses before, and they still stay, and like they're still helping me out, still being there for me, and still like help me make what I can make, you know, give me the motivation to make. And I feel like that's a big achievement for me because I never had that before, and I never knew I could make something like that. So achieving that was very big.
Okay.
For me personally.
Hell yeah.
Small things, but the small things always matter.
The small things do matter.
Yeah. Especially my pee.
I was thinking that. My dick.
My dad.
I caught you with the ride-on joke before stream, right?
Wait, no, you said that there was a joke, but you didn't tell me, I don't think.
What do you mean?
I forgot what it was. Wait, did I forget?
The ride-on joke.
The ride-on joke.
Ride-on, yeah.
Right on these nuts.
Yeah, I caught her with her right on this dick before we started.
Literally before we started, already fucking getting me with these nuts jokes. And the right on the dick jokes. I can't. I was getting trolled even pre-hand.
She was getting trolled in the pre-live room.
Pre-stream. Pre-stream, I died.
Yeah, in the back rooms. But okay, that is the last question that I have. Well, second to last question. The last question, as I mentioned, will be later after the Q&A. But first, shall we go into the questions? We have a bunch. So the first, yeah, we do. The first question is from our usual, preferably just Simon. And you mentioned you liking tongue twisters earlier, right? Actually, no, you didn't. Do you like them?
I do.
Okay. The question is, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck wood?
Yeah.
Kinda got it.
No, what's the answer to it? That's the question. How much wood could the woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Oh, how much?
What's the answer?
Any sort of funny number. Easy. Easy. No?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? My wood?
No, it's not gonna chuck your wood. Unfortunately.
One wood.
Okay. Do you want to know the answer?
Yes.
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
So it's another tongue twister to a tongue twister?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Okay, so how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck how much wood it could chuck wood. Woodchuck.
Close enough. Good attempt. Do you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
How much woodchuck could chuck wood? Chuck wood.
Okay, I've got two more for you. I've got two more for you, and both of them are names. So repeat after me.
Okay.
The first one.
Oh my god, it's like Miss Sally. Oh, you scared. I know the song, but I haven't learned. Oh, you're scared.
Jigumu goku ni shirikeru kaiju sugyo no sugyo matsu ura matsu kunner tokoro ni sumu tokoro yabara koji nobara koji paipo no shooting no gurindai no pumpkapi no pumpkana no chokyu me no cho o suke.
That in of itself is a fucking talent, dude.
Okay. And then the last one, I want you to go first. I'm gonna send it to you and I want you to read it.
Oh dear God.
I'm gonna,
Oh my God.
I will have you read it.
I'm going to die.
There you go. It is sending and it has gone through. Check your DMs. Please read that. Please read that Welsh town name for me.
Okay. Oh.
It has the pronunciation underneath it.
Okay. I don't. Is that an I or L? That's an L, right?
Those are two L's.
Queern Drum Olendos Ilu Gugugos.
Solid attempt.
I don't know how to say that one.
Okay. Now I'll give you a retry after I've said it. So Clan var Quilgin gel gugerich when Robelantesilio gogogoch. I stuttered a bit, so I'll do it again. Clan var Quilgin gel gugerich when Robelantesilio gogogoch. I'm not even Welsh, and I love. I'm not even Welsh, and I love having people do that sound name.
I don't know how to do Welsh. I know I don't know how to do that.
That's the only Welsh I know how to speak. Just that town name. Like whenever I meet somebody from Wales, I'm like, ooh, that's the only Welsh I know. Literally, I know nothing else.
I only remember from saying this is it's like the longest name, I think. One of the longest names for this place.
Yeah. And then there's another name that I know, which is
Oh, yeah.
Wait, it's umegubweb.
I thought, isn't that a name of a person?
Yeah. My name na
You're nailing that pronunciation. That's insane.
Thank you.
That's insane, dog.
Thank you.
That's insane. No.
But okay. Now we'll go on to the next question.
That's crazy.
I love the reverb. The question is from my good friend and regular viewer Abdul Zaid Turabeli, asking, can you use the word defenestrate in a sentence?
Defenestrate?
Do you know what defenestrate means? No, defenestrate.
No.
Defenestrate, the definition. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite English words. The definition is the act of throwing a person through a window.
Oh. I swear I would defenestrate you right now. Yeah! Now I got a new word to abuse people with! Yeah!
Yeah!
Defenestrate.
Yeah, if somebody
tell my
angers you,
brother I'm
there's like,
defenestrate
bro,
him.
I'm gonna fucking defenestrate you right now.
I'm gonna defenestrate my brother. He whenever comes into my room.
And yeah, so that's the act of throwing someone through a window. I love the word, and it's one of my favorite English words ever. But okay.
I'm gonna keep that in my vocabulary from now on.
Hell yeah. Next question is from Chicken Leg. What do you think about VTubing after all your years of doing it?
What do I think of my like?
What do you think
VTubing?
of VTubing? Just as a whole.
As a whole, I feel like it's a great fucking thing to do. Like it's really fun, and it's really expensive. if you don't know how to do like art and shit and like rig and all this junk, you know, it's a really, really, really expensive hobby.
For real.
Really expensive, like thousands
hella
of dollars
expensive.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's very fun to do. I feel like it's a really good hobby to do especially if you're an artist. Practice, it's really fun. In all my years, I feel like VTubing has kind of given me and my meaning, like I've said before, and it gives a lot of my friends kind of a place of making more friends and like belonging.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's one of those things that kind of just brings people together, even if there's lots of drama that happens here and there. It still brings people together, no matter what you think.
True.
You know, can bring you and separate you, but as all things do. You know?
It's like the sea. It has tides. Sometimes there are high tides and sometimes there are low tides. Don't ask what this voice is. Sometimes I don't know.
And Doomslayer.
Sometimes I'll just slip into a random accent by accident. Like the other day, I was at work. So recently, I've not been streaming as much because I've got a IRL job at a doctor's office. And the other day, I was sitting there alone and I was stressed as fuck, and all of a sudden I just started speaking to myself in an Aussie accent. I was busy calling patients for the next day. And I was like, just as I was reading the names, you know, the Aussie accent just slipped out. I was reading out the phone numbers. I was reading like, you know, 082374. This is not a real number. Please do not dial it. If it is a real number, then I'm sorry. I'm not going to continue the number. But still, I found myself slipping, and I slipped into the Aussie accent, and I was just speaking to myself for like a solid 15 minutes, and it was something wild. It was fucking skits, mate.
All I know from Aussie talk is fence fuckers.
Is what?
For kangaroos. fence fuckers.
Oh yeah, see that right there? That's a fence fucker right there.
Yeah. I talked to I have a friend named Useless. He's Aussie. I call him the backrooms man because he's Aussie. And I told him about the fence fuckers. She's like, "Where'd you hear that?" I'm like, "School." So there's an Aussie guy there's an Aussie guy who came in because I had a teacher who like traveled a lot. He was a history teacher, so like of course he traveled a lot. I don't know why, but he did. And he brought one of his Australian friends by, and he was teaching us like slang and stuff. I don't know where from, but he was like, "See these kangaroos?" And I'm like, he's sitting there like, we're all like, yes, yes. And he's like, "These we call fence fuckers." I'm like,
You see these? You see these kangaroos? We call them fence fuckers down here. You know, I'm gonna head down to the Maccas, and then after that, go down to the servo and got myself a pack of Winnie Blues. That's the extent of my Aussie slang. Fucking skits.
The extent of my Aussie slang is.
Most of my Aussie slang and my Aussie accent I got from the Big Les show. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And if you enjoy smoking weed and you've not watched it, you definitely need to watch it while you're high.
I feel like a show that's really good to watch high is probably Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Or like any dreamscape, like dreamcore video.
Yeah.
You're done for after that.
Go watch. Dude, I was sent on a trip by watching Primus's The Candyman. It's a music video.
What?
It's a stop motion clay music video, and it is next level trippy shit right there. Like,
you want trippy
no
shit?
joke.
Okay, hold on. Look up "Hand Crushed" by a Mallet from 100 Gex.
Hand
the
Crushed
version,
by a Mallet.
Yeah, the remix version. It has a Fall Out Boy in it and stuff. The music video for that one, fucking trippy. Tripping balls, colors everywhere, and spam like you don't know what's happening. There's like a mushroom with legs that looks like a gremlin elf thing chasing a rat holding a
this
key.
one?
Like, yeah, it should be. Hold on, what are you looking at?
I send DM.
Yeah, that one. That's it.
Okay.
It's like a dream thing. It's not like dream stand, but like, you know what I mean.
And then I'll give you this one. The song is only 4 minutes long, but when I was on that trip, it felt like half an hour.
Oh my god!
It
I'm
felt
already looking at
like
the thumbnail.
half an hour. Yeah, just the thumbnail already is enough to send you on a trip. But no,
This is a sensory video for sure.
Yeah, no, I sat through that one while I was stoned, and it felt like half an hour, like dead ass.
Whoa.
And it's 4 minutes long, but it felt like half an hour had gone by. That's how sucked in I was
Whoa,
to the majestic clay.
now.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, I'm getting big sucked right now.
Wait until the cow comes in.
There's a cow?
Wait until the cow comes
Man's inside of town. Oh, there's the cow.
There's the cow.
That's an interesting cow.
Yeah.
That's like a sprinkler cow. Okay.
Yeah, dude. When the cow comes in, then you know.
No.
I'll link it in chat as well. If anybody ever wants to watch some trippy music video, watch that.
This is like some interesting music you listen to as well.
No, that wasn't. I don't listen to that song often because I have bad memories from that trip.
I got fucking jump scared by the people like. The guy just going jazz.
Yeah, the Candyman.
Just like a
The
random-
Candyman come. The Candyman. But okay.
It's such a goofy like Wonderland type.
It really
feel.
is. It really fucking is. But okay, back to
like
the questions in the Q&A. So, the question is from I Am Scarce. Drama alert.
hello.
He's asking, when is the onion eating segment?
I got you. Hold on, wait for it. Hold on.
What is the onion eating
Just
segment?
give me a moment. Just give it a moment.
What is the onion eating segment?
Just give it a moment. And don't worry.
Oh, no.
So a thing between me and my community is I fucking hate onions.
Okay.
Like, with a burning fucking passion. I hate onions. So if you like onions, you're an ogre. If you like me, you're an ogre. Final words, you're smelly, you're stinky if you like onions. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Fuck you. Screw you. No onion, not allowed. That's all I gotta say. And they made me eat an onion for a subathon, so
How
there's
about
that too.
onion rings though? How about like deep fried
No.
onion rings?
No.
What?
The only onions I'll eat is Funyuns. That's because those are fun. You know, those are fun. There's a reason they call Funyuns. They're fun. They're not disgusting and gross with an onion that feels like water up your freaking nose, man.
Bruh, not
It's gross.
even onion rings. Dude,
Yeah, no.
deep fried onion rings with some calamari, bruh.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Bruh. I'm disappointed.
Absolutely not. And I'll eat calamari, but no onion. No onion.
Okay, I'm
The only
disappointed.
onion I'll eat is in soup. That's like the only good onion, and green onions.
What if they're
That's
on
it,
like
that's it.
burgers?
No.
They get lost in the
You're ruining
burger.
my burger. You're ruining my burger.
They get lost in the burger.
I got
What
lost in
about
the sauce.
what about grilled onions? Like, you know, pan-seared.
You gotta cook it right. Like there's like,
Yeah.
if it's flopping like a limp pee, then it's good. Like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's well cooked. But if it's not flopping and doppling, it's not cooked enough, and I'm not gonna eat that shit. If I feel
Okay.
that crunch in my mouth, I'm not gonna eat it.
Okay. So then, next question from Ponpon32. Who's your funny chatter that usually gets you laughing?
Funny chatter that gets me laughing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot of my chat. Almost everybody gets me laughing. There's
Me.
one in particular.
Me.
Can't remember the name. I think it was either there's a chatter named Cosmic. It's Cosmic, and then they make me laugh a lot. And there's another chatter. I think it was either Umbra or Sakura, because Sakura's my mod. He makes me laugh all the fucking time. I love Sakura. But Umbra, Sakura, and Cosmic, I feel like the top three that make me giggle and shit myself.
Okay.
You know.
Then,
I
question
laugh-
from
I-
Abdul again. Asking,
Okay.
is 7 years too long to wait between a first and a second date? If so, what should I do?
7 years? I feel like that's long enough. That's more than long enough, to be honest. I feel like waiting between dates is like, on average, most people that I know is like a year, the max. So I feel like that's not too long. But if you want to go longer, that's up to you. It's really a preference thing. But
Right.
if you want to do something about it, ask them out, or be like, hey, can we do something more? It's more dependent on if everybody's ready. It's some mutual thingy majiggy you got to start talking about with your person
Right.
that you're with.
Well, that's the question from Abdul. Next
Sorry,
question.
my brain's everywhere.
Next question is from Chicken Leg, asking, why is Aishi? Why is Aishi?
Just why?
Yeah.
Because I shit.
Okay. Wait, is that actually?
It was supposed to be a pun. It was supposed to be a pun.
Is
why I
that
made it sound
actually
like- also,
Aishi?
yes and no,
I shit.
because Aishi means love, like in Japanese. Like
No, that's
means
I.
love. Yeah, I means
Aishiteru.
love, but the shi. But I forgot. I just don't like the deru, so I just
Ah.
put like shortened it and I shit.
I mean, you could have made it Aishite,
I don't like I shit. It's too long.
but I mean, then it could be Aishite.
But I already shot myself. You just gotta add the T. It's easier. You don't
Yeah,
gotta add like
but
the extra
okay,
E, man.
yeah, but Aishite is like present tense. It's like you're doing it now.
I shit. And also, like, I shit myself. Like, it can be anytime, anywhere.
Sakura, I shit myself. Okay.
It's supposed to be a goofy pun, but it's also meaning love. So,
Okay, then a question from a new chatter for both of us, I believe. Matthew Eiley, if you're still here, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
I did see you saying earlier, hey, it's your first time. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it if you are still around. And the same goes to anybody else. But yeah, the question that Matthew asked, what are you like? Since it's his first time here, what are we like?
what are we like?
Yeah, what are we like?
How do I
I
explain
don't know. That's
myself,
a
man?
bad question for me. I don't know how to describe myself. Elevator pitch yourself right now.
I feel like to describe you from. How about this? We'll do this. We'll describe each other from our first impressions.
Oh god.
I feel like you're pretty goofy goober, but you're also like not like crazy psychotic, like loud and rambunctious. You're just silly. You're goofy.
Okay.
You
No, I'll
also
take
can be, like,
that.
pretty serious, you know. You can be serious at times.
I have my moments.
Yeah, you have your moments.
Aye, and then I
Yeah,
guess
feel
I
like
still
you're
have to do
pretty, like,
you.
chilled vibe, chilled with chaos.
Hey. Chilling with chaos. Chaotic chilling.
Exactly.
Aye,
Chaotic
and then-
chilling.
You know, I feel like that same description can kind of go for you as well, just a bit more chaos. You're a lot louder than me, definitely.
Mm.
But also comfy and funny, I guess. We'll go with that. That's a good vibe.
I'll take that.
Yeah, and just from this interview, you know, mostly gremlin, but can be serious as well.
I have my moments.
We all have our
but,
moments.
Like, I'm more serious when it comes to like emotional topics.
No, understand. Or understandable, rather. My bad.
Sure.
Is that a hiccup?
No. It was a borp.
That's a what? I thought that sound's been a hiccup this whole time. Because it sounds like Amelia Watson. It sounds like our
Amelia
Hicks.
Watson?
Yeah, it sounds like our
that's
Hicks.
true. I forget about our Hicks.
Yeah. It sounds like our Hicks.
My hiccups are more like look.
Mine
Like
go.
it's like about to throw a beanbag out of my chest.
Mine
That's what it
goes.
sounds like.
Or-
More like.
And I've been hiccuping a lot recently. I've had them a lot. It's fucking stutter. What the hell?
Did you eat too fast?
Is
need,
that
like,
something that could cause it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Recently, I learned that reminding. Recently, I learned that reminding yourself that you're not a fish works.
I didn't know that. That's new to me. I'll use that method next time I got hicks.
No, next time you got the hicks, just think of the wise words that Zara told you. You're not a fish. But say that to yourself. Like, say, I'm not a fish.
Stop being fishy. You're not a fish.
And it actually works. It legit works. Like, I had
That's
the
crazy.
hiccups for like 10 minutes. I said, I'm not a fish. They were gone. They were gone. I don't know how it works, but it works. And now every time I hic, I look at my mom. Because I did it with her in the room. I was hiccuping, she was laughing at me hiccuping, and I was like, I'm not a fish. And then we laughed about it. And then I told her the story and showed her the clip from Callie, where she was having the hiccups, and somebody said, hey, remind yourself you're not a fish. And then it worked for her as well. And now it's an
That's
inside joke with
interesting.
me and my mom. And it's like, if I'm hiccuping, she'll be like, you're not a fish.
You're not fishy. Stop
Yeah,
it. Stop.
yeah.
Get some
You're
help.
not a fish.
Help yourself. Get some help.
Stop. Get some help.
And more questionos.
Okay, next question is from Anthony Nevers asking, what is Aishi's favorite game?
My favorite game?
Hmm.
My favorite game. Oh, shnikes, this is hard.
Oh,
I have a
shnikes.
lot of favorites.
Oh, jeez, tube.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I don't really have a specific favorite, but I do have a favorite series of games. The Chillazart games. Those are my
Oh,
top
the
favorite.
Chillazart games are good, yeah.
Yeah. Anytime a new Chillazart game come out, and my immediate reaction is, I need it now. I need it now. I'm buying it. I go AWOL. I just need it. I don't know. It's just a need in my life. I love playing the Chillazart games.
I've only played one actually, and it was Night Delivery.
Oh,
Fuck that baby.
One I do suggest is Parasocial, or like there's another one that I was really good, and I think it was the Bathhouse. It's like based in a bathhouse. I forgot what it's called, But there's one.
I've
where
seen
you take care of a
Jacksepticeye
bad
play
dog.
that one.
Yeah, that one's really good. And Parasocial is also really good because it's actually the first one I've seen and played that actually has multiple endings.
Oh,
So yeah, so it's pretty fun. I really like it. It was much different than what I was used to with Chilla's art games. So he's definitely stepping some stuff up. It's
hell
pretty
yeah.
fun. Mhm. It's
I-
also VTuber based. So you're a VTuber
Oh, hell yeah.
in the game.
It's aimed at
Mhm.
VTubers.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Then,
Of course,
another
you do
question.
Parasocial. Gotta think of VTubers.
Then another question from Abdul asking, what is the correct amount of swords to own?
Correct amount of swords?
Yeah.
All the swords.
All
That's
of
the
them.
correct amount.
That is the correct
All.
answer.
All.
That is indeed the
All.
correct answer. Next
Yes.
question is from Black Tiger, my bingy, asking, if money wasn't a problem or a question, what would you do?
Money wasn't a problem or question. What would I do? I would probably have like a whole production, like for like an actual genuine cover, and like write a song or something.
Well, yeah.
I think that would be sick.
What
And,
song would you cover?
I feel like no, like not even a cover, like more of like just a regular like original song.
Oh, an
you know,
original
I
song.
want to do
Hell
like
yeah.
an original, like full on.
Well,
Like, I feel
hey,
like that'd be sick.
if you need guitar or some bassy vocals as backups, hit me up.
I got you. Bet.
Write it down. Write it down.
I feel like if I had like no limit to my money, it would be that and a fucking new model, like a genuinely like really good
Like
model.
a fucking Iron Vertex top tier model.
Yes, like an Iron Vertex top tier model.
An
Or-
Iron Vertex model that will keep Brian busy for a year.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been switching models out. Like I've been streaming for almost like a year, and I switched models out like maybe like 10 times by now.
Yeah, this is the model I've used the longest, and it's been a year and a half by now, essentially.
What? Let's
In
go.
the 3 years that I've been doing this, a year and a half is the longest that I've had a model. That's just because I didn't have money. Money to afford a new model.
If I had the money, I would totally get a model that would live with me forever and stick to me and kind of define me.
Yeah, no, I'm
As
saving
much as
up.
I define myself.
I found my next model mama, and I really want to commission her. Who was it? Wait, let me quickly check my list. It is I made a Twitter list and I put her on it. The list is possible model mamas. It's a private Twitter list, and there's one member on it, and it's Nami Shiron.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Who
I
that
really,
is, but-
I really want her to do my next model. I really want to commission her so bad.
Oh, yeah. That's like totally should give me
because
the plug so I can print them out.
I love her art style, and she's not too expensive, and her children are also amazing.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of children, we'll be writing out soon, and we'll be writing out to one of her children if she's live, that is. But first off, or lastly, the last question that I have for you is, what does VTubing mean to you?
What does it mean? Oh, this can go a bunch of different routes of like what I consider a VTuber meaning.
Just
what
does VTubing mean to you in general?
Oh, my lifeblood. If I didn't have VTubing, I would have nothing. If I didn't have VTubing, I don't know where I would be right now. I'd probably be laying in my bed crying myself to sleep, depressed.
Mood.
I'm gonna just be honest,
Mood.
like straight up. I feel like I would not have any happiness in my life if it weren't for all the people that I met and becoming a VTuber, and I wouldn't have as much passion as I do to make stuff till I became a VTuber. So I feel like that's the biggest meaning to me of being VTubing is my lifeblood. Without it, I don't know what I would do.
Oh yeah, I like that answer. That's a good one. And with that, that will be the end of our Q&A and this episode of FNV. So I will be closing the Q&A now. There we go. It's gone. It's gone. Poof. It's out. Disappeared. Gone forever. Until next week, at least. But yeah, that will be it for me. So I thank you all for stopping by. Once again, make sure to go check out fnv.crd.co for everything to do with the show. Go check out my absolutely amazing guest, Sakura Aishi, over here. Her links are available in the description, in chat, on the show notes, on screen. It's everywhere. Go show her some love. And yeah, that will be it for me. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I have been your host, Zara, and I will see you all in the next episode. But until then, ciao for now.
Bye!
Nice burp.
Sun goes down, our spirits
Don't click off just yet. As I mentioned, I wish to raid out. Unfortunately, that other person that I wanted to raid out is not live, but one of my good friends, Lumberjack Samurai, is live right now, and we're gonna raid out to him. I will post the raid message in chat now. It is Kappa space Zara FNV raid, exclamation point Kappa, just like that. What? Just like that. You can copy paste it multiple times and then it looks like that. So we're gonna go over to my boy Lumberjack. You can call him Jack, you can call him Lumber, you can call him everything. And yeah, we'll go over there saying hi, and once again, thanks everybody for stopping by. All right, y'all, we're heading over to Jack now. See y'all there.